Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Hodhod News Magazine.
I'm Sayed Fakhruddin.
And I'm Alireza.
Stay with us up to the end of this episode. Today's headlines.
A German archaeologist who finds gold coins.
An emergency landing in New Jersey. A lake is drained in Texas.
And special balls on water. An amateur archaeologist became rich when he came across a hoard of old coins in northern Germany.
Florian Bosch uncovered 10 gold coins last October using a metal detector, and on examination of the scene, professionals found 117 more. The coins are of French, Belgian, Italian, and Austro-Hungarian origin and date from 1831 to 1910. They are believed to have been buried during the Nazi era or shortly after the Second World War.
Researchers think the coins were part of the German central bank's gold reserves and were probably stolen. The hoard has been valued at around €45,000, but unfortunately for Florian Bosch, it's not finders keepers. He reportedly receives a relatively modest finder's fee of €2,500, and the coins will go on display at the local museum next week.
New Jersey weekend drivers had some unexpected traffic on Sunday. A small skydiving plane was forced to make an emergency landing on a highway.
Stafford Township Police released a video which appears to show the aircraft flying without engine power onto the grass-covered median, narrowly missing passing vehicles. According to the officials, the single-engine plane was carrying 5 people, including students from a nearby skydiving school, when it ran out of power.
It made a safe landing 10:15 a.m. local time on Sunday. The police say the instructor sustained minor injuries, including a cut on his arm, but no other injuries were reported. The Federal Aviation Administration is now investigating the incident. What do you do when the water on your lake just gets a bit too high? Well, you drain it like a bathtub, obviously.
That's exactly what happened at Lake Texoma on the border between Texas and Oklahoma in early June after flooding caused the water level to rise. This amazing video posted to social media was captured by Edward Johnson and shows the water draining out of the man-made lake much like it would from a bathtub.
According to Johnson, the vortex formed as the water escaped and was approximately 8 feet across, incapable of sucking in a full-sized boat. Lake Texoma is one of the largest artificial lakes in the United States and is used to control floods, generate hydroelectric power, and regulate river flows.
It looks like a massive kids' play park, but the reason for these small plastic balls has nothing to do with fun.
The Las Virgenes County Water District in Los Angeles has decided to put the balls on top of the water to block the sunlight from hitting it. The so-called shade balls are brainchild of David Peterson. The balls intended for 3 reasons. They help to cut down on evaporation and save water. And then it also helps to prevent algae from growing in the reservoir. And it improves our water quality. And finally, it helps keep the birds off the surface.
This week, the mayor of Los Angeles released 20,000 black balls into the Los Angeles Reservoir. California is in its 4th year of a catastrophic drought that has led the state to issue a series of steps to reduce water consumption. The shade balls work for 2 decades. They cost 36 cents each and are expected to save some 300 million gallons of water annually. Picture news. The first one is Shifen Waterfall in Taiwan. A beautiful day in Venice, Italy. An amazing split pinnacle in Hunan Province, China. Atlantic Ocean Road in Norway. The Earth from the Moon. Taking a selfie, this time by an astronaut. The eruption, this time in Mount Ararat, Turkey. And the last one is the Milky Way from the Earth.
Welcome to the part of technology. Today's topic is Bugatti airplane replica makes its first flight. This July, we heard about how a group of aviation enthusiasts were building a flying model of the radical Bugatti 100P racing aircraft.
Named Blue Dream, it was undergoing taxi and engine testing at the time. This Wednesday in Tulsa, Oklahoma, it made its first flight and did a nose plant at the end.
Ettore Bugatti began construction on the original 100P in 1937, but had to put the project on hold when the Second World War began.
Unfortunately, the aircraft never did fly, and although it has since been restored, its engineless shell is too fragile to be airworthy.
Rev Blue is highly faithful to the size, power, and shape of the original, although it also incorporates modern amenities such as fiberglass construction and machined alloy fittings.
The flight that took place in August 19th was simply a short hop down the runway to check the power required or available and to check the control responsiveness.
Rev Blue became airborne at a speed of 167 km per hour, proceeding to a top speed of 204 km per hour and an altitude of 100 feet above ground level.
Everything's okay. God dang it. The brake would it? No, the brake, my brake pedal failed on the right side.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, and I couldn't stop it.
Thanks for being with us.
Until the next program,
Have a nice time.